Hello viewers, Cristiano Ronaldo lived after two disallowed goals, expresses frustration to Piers Morgan. They don't like me. Cristiano Ronaldo met his friend and well-known journalist Piers Morgan after the match, who was present at the stadium to witness him play. Cristiano Ronaldo continued his goal-scoring spree in the Saudi Pro League with another strike for Al Nassr on Sunday. Ronaldo, who will turn 40 next month, has now scored 920 goals in professional football. The five-time Ballon d'Or helped Al Nassr register a 3-1 win over Al Fateh at Al Awwal Park. However, they still remained at the third spot in Saudi Pro League's points table behind Al Hilal and Al Ittihad. Ronaldo scored the third goal for Al Nassr in the big win, but two of his goals were disallowed via VAR, which left him fuming after the match. He expressed his frustration and was seen yelling on the camera post-match despite his team's victory. The 39-year-old met his friend and well-known journalist Piers Morgan after the match, who was present at the stadium to witness him play. Morgan shook hands with Ronaldo and said, "You were robbed," to which the star footballer replied, "They don't like me to score goals." He also posted a few photos of the match on his Instagram and wrote, "We are not stopping," in the caption. Ronaldo has been in terrific form this year and also already netted 4 goals in as many matches, moving fast forward to his target of completing 1,000 goals in professional football. The five-time Ballon d'Or winner earlier said that he is enjoying his life in Saudi Arabia and that his family is also happy there. "I'm happy and my family is happy. We started a new life in this beautiful country. Life is good. Football is good in terms of individual and collective. We are still there. We are still improving," Ronaldo told the Saudi Pro League's official media channels. Ronaldo said it's not easy in the Saudi Pro League to compete with the likes of Al Hilal and Al Ittihad, but he is determined to win more titles. "It's hard to compete with teams like Al Hilal and Al Ittihad, but we are still there, still pushing and fighting. Football is like that. You have good moments and bad moments, but for me the most important thing is to be professional, to push hard, to respect the club, respect your contract, and believe that things will change for Al Nassr to try to win more titles," he added. Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim said he would rather give his 63-year-old goalkeeping coach George Vital a place on the bench than Marcus Rashford. Manchester United returning to winning years as Red Devils defeated Fulham in the Premier League. As a result, club has now moved to the 12th point in the stadium, and this win comes as a major respite for under-fire manager Ruben Amorim. Despite the win, there is no depth of controversies surrounding the club and its management. Manchester United boss Ruben is in the middle of a huge controversy after he didn't mince his words to make his opinion about striker Marcus Rashford known to the world. The manager said He would rather give a place on bench to his 63-year-old goalkeeping coach George Vital than Marcus Rashford because of the latter's lack of training. For the uninitiated, Marcus Rashford has not been named in Manchester United's match day squad for the past 6 weeks. He has not played for the Red Devils since December 12. It's always the same reason. The training way I see footballers should do in life. It's every day, every detail. Amorim told reporters when asked why Rashford was not available for the tie against Fulham. If things don't change, it will not change. It's the same situation for every player. If you do the maximum and the right things, we can use every player, he added. Robin further said that the bench lacks place, but would not put Marcus Rashford there because he has not been giving his maximum every day. You can see on the bench he missed a bit of play pace on the bench, but I would put Manchester United goalkeeper coach George Vital before a player who doesn't give the maximum every time. Said Amorim. The January transfer window will close on February 3 and Marcus Rashford's future remains unclear. As per reports, there has been interest shown in the striker from Saudi Arabia and Monaco, but no confirmation of an official bid. The striker is only a year and a half into a lucrative contract, reportedly worth nearly $4 lakh a week. Rashford recently congratulated the club after United's 1-0 win over Fulham in the Premier League. Cristiano Ronaldo leads Al Nassr over Al Fateh with a 3-1 victory. Ronaldo scored late to seal win amid teammates' missteps and fan frustrations. Al Nassr secured a commanding 3-1 victory against Al Fateh on January 26, 2025 at Al Nassr at Al Awwal Park, marking another stellar performance for Cristiano Ronaldo. He led his team to success. The match saw Ronaldo netting his 14th league goal this season, contributing to his impressive tally of 20 goals across all competitions. The victory was especially significant for the Knights of Najd, who aimed to improve their standing within the Saudi Pro League, currently 8 points behind leaders. Al Nassr started the game with clear dominance and almost took the lead just before halftime break. A misdirected clearance from Marwan Sadan instead led to Sadan putting the ball past his own goalkeeper, giving Al Nassr the 1-0 advantage just before the 41st minute. This goal seemed to relieve some early pressure at Al Nassr. It continuously attempted to find the net with both Sadio Mane and Ronaldo coming close early on. The second half continued with Al Nassr's momentum, and Mohamed Semakon doubled their lead at the 57th minute. He scored high to direct an inviting free kick from Angelo past Al Fateh's keeper Peter Cesapanos. At this stage, the match seemed firmly under Al Nassr's control, but things took a turn with 15 minutes left to play. Al Fateh's Murad Batna capitalized on Kripsky's inexplicable effort to dribble out from the back, scoring and reducing the deficit to 2-1, injecting tension back onto the pitch. Nonetheless, Ronaldo put the game to rest 3 minutes before the final whistle, finishing off a counter attack involving Man and Angelo, proving again why he remains one of the most formidable players on the field. Despite his success, Ronaldo had 2 goals disallowed for offside, but his contributions were enough to earn him the player of the match title, highlighting again why he is pivotal for Al Nassr. The latest victory puts his team family above Al Qadisiyah, moving them to 3rd place with 35 points from 17 games. Fans too pleased with the result expressed discontent toward goalkeeper Bento Krepsky after his mistake led to Al Fateh's solitary goal, showcasing various supporters turned to social media to voice their frustrations, with some calling for Krepsky to be replaced or even blaming the club's management for acquiring him. Comments like Nasrawi's would rather the club dispense with Laporte or Ronaldo than Bento reflected the severity of their feelings about Krepsky's performance. Bento had previously joined Al Nassr to replace former starter Nawaf Al-Aqidi, yet his inconsistent showings have led many to doubt the decision, showcasing just how harshly fans can judge performances after costly mistakes. Amidst these issues, Ronaldo's consistent excellence shines even brighter, placing him firmly at the forefront of the league's Golden Boot race, currently sitting atop the goal-scoring table. The encounter against Al Fateh not only underscored Ronaldo's capabilities but also served as a wake-up call for teammates like Kripsky, reminding the squad of the highs and lows associated with high-stakes football. With 20 goals now this season and the assists to his name, Ronaldo continues to define excellence for Al Nassr, steering them to challenges as they set their eyes on closing the gap to league leaders Al Hilal and Al Ittihad. Moving forward, Al Nassr's focus will undoubtedly be on consistency and teamwork, capitalizing on their current form and addressing their defensive frailties with their next match on the horizon. Fans will eagerly await to see if Ronaldo and his squad can maintain their upward momentum and possibly mount a serious challenge for the league title. Cristiano Ronaldo's 7-word message to camera after disallowed goal. Cristiano Ronaldo directed an irate 7-word message at camera after one of his goals was disallowed during a recent match in a crucial encounter over the weekend. Al Nassr continued to exert pressure on Saudi Pro League leaders Al Hilal, securing a vital 3-1 home victory against Al Fateh, who sit at the bottom of the table. Ronaldo's team initially led 2-0 when Al Fateh's Murad, but Fitna reduced the deficit, igniting hopes of a comeback. However, the Portuguese forward ensured the hosts maintained their advantage with a late goal. A prolific goal scorer, however, had his celebrations curtailed when a second goal scored in the 19th minute of injury time was ruled out for offside. Ronaldo had executed a powerful shot from a tight angle following an intricate series of step overs to create opportunity. Frustration evident, he turned the camera and expressed his player with a pointed 7-word remark: "Always against me, always cancel my goals." Despite the setback, 39-year-old star had a moment of reconnecting with Piers Morgan post-match, with whom he had a notorious interview prior to his departure from Manchester United in November 2022. Morgan took to social media after the match, commenting, "Breaking Ronaldo robbed of a brilliant offside goal tonight, but at least he got a consolation hug from me. Great to see you again, Cristiano." This incident occurred in what has been another remarkable season for Ronaldo, who has netted 20 goals and provided 3 assists in 23 appearances for Al Nassr. His impressive tally places him at the top of the Saudi Pro League Golden Boot race, leading with 14 goals to ahead of Alexander Mitrovic, the former Fulham star. Cristiano Ronaldo was angry after the Al Nassr and Al Fateh match. The Portuguese Cristiano Ronaldo, Al Nassr team striker, expressed his annoyance at the decision to cancel his second personal goal against Al Fateh in the match that was held this evening, Sunday, within the Saudi Russian League Championship competitions. Al Nassr won over its counterpart Al Fateh with a score of 3-1 in today's match, where Marwan Sadane accidentally and Mohamed Semakan and Cristiano Ronaldo scored a hat-trick. Ronaldo scored his team's third goal in the 87th minute of the match after a cross from Maniach. He turned into the Al Fateh net with a wonderful finish, while Ronaldo scored another goal at the 90+9 minute with a wonderful shot, but the match referee did not count it after reviewing the VAR technology. After cancellation of his second personal goal in the match, Ronaldo appeared angry at the decision after the referee blew the whistle at the end of the match. Cristiano Ronaldo strike partnership broken. Anderson Talisca agrees transfer to Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce with a medical penciled for Brazilian forward. Cristiano Ronaldo's strike partner Anderson Talisca is all set to complete his transfer from Al Nassr to Fenerbahce. Fabrizio Romano, Jose Mourinho managed Fenerbahce, has agreed on a deal with the Saudi Pro League giants, and Brazilian is expected to formally complete his transfer this week. Talisca will undergo a medical in Istanbul in the coming days before signing the contract, which will be valid until June 2026. The Turkish side has been chasing the 30-year-old attacker since early December, as Mourinho was looking to bolster his attack in the second half of the season to remain in the title race along with league leaders Galatasaray, who currently enjoy a 6-point lead at the top. Talisca, who remained sidelined with a muscle injury for more than a month in the last part of 2024, has appeared in 10 Saudi League games for Al Nassr this season, scoring 6 goals. Before heading to Saudi Arabia, the Brazilian played for Portuguese giants Benfica and also spent 2 seasons in Turkey at Besiktas on loan between 2016 and 2018. Along with Sadio Mane and Cristiano Ronaldo, he formed one-third of stellar attacking trio at Al Nassr and won the Arab Club Championship in 2023. Ronaldo and co will be back in action on Thursday as Al Nassr take on Al Raid in Saudi Pro League clash. Please subscribe my channel.